What's up everyone? I am Jamie with 3littlegoats.com. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you've been around for a while, thank you so much for sticking around with me on my couple-month hiatus that I've been gone. If you didn't know and you haven't checked out the video from last week, it's kind of an update on where we've been and where we are possibly going. And for those of you that did check it out and left comments, thank you so much. We took in a lot of consideration. We actually found 2 properties. We've actually put in an offer on one and should hopefully hear back sometime today. And just to give you just a little sneak peek of the property, my real estate agent sent me this video. So yeah, you can see why I'm just a little bit excited about it. They're not mine, but they could be mine if the offer is right. So hopefully everything goes well, and I will keep you guys updated as always. But we're not here to talk about that. That's on the last video. This video, we're making some soap, and we're not just making any soap. We're making one of my favorite scents of all time, peppermint hot chocolate. Oh, we're using some cocoa powder for the brown, and we're using peppermint essential oil as well as some chocolate fragrance oil to make the soap, and I just love how it turned out. So without further ado, let's get some soap making done. All right guys, so oh my gosh, it's been a few months since I've made some soap, but nothing much has changed. I've got my oil, my goat milk powder, and my kaolin clay in here, so I'm just going to give this a quick mix real quick, and then we will get started. Okay, so now that that is all incorporated, I'm going to add in my lye water solution. I am making beer soap. If you haven't watched my how to make beer soap, I explain step by step how I make my lye water with my beer. And so check that video out if you haven't already, after you're done with this video, of course. So I'm just going to mix this until it comes to a very, very light trace. Okay, I didn't mention I am soaping at probably about an 85-90 degrees right now, and that's simply because the last time I had made soap, I soaped a little too cold and I got soda ash, and I'm trying to avoid having to deal with soda ash. So this is at a very nice trace. So the colors, I'm only using one color per se today, and it's really red from Nurture Soap. But I am adding in, I'm going to have some titanium dioxide that I've already pre-mixed with some water. I have water-soluble titanium dioxide, as well as this is actually cocoa powder. Not hot cocoa mix, but pure cocoa powder. So I'm going to be using that as well today. So first things first, I am going to split off my brown into this big container. Without, I'm using new gloves today, and they are quite slippery, I'll have to say. I'm not being like precise. I just know I'm going to need to move quickly with this batter because it is a beer batter, so I don't want it to thicken up on me too quickly. I want to be able to get my colors in, you know? So I'm going to add in this brown right here. Just give that a good old mix. And I actually want the brown to thicken up a little bit, simply because we're doing kind of an angled pour today. And I don't want this super dark because I know it's going to darken up with the fragrance oil, which is kind of just a blend I got on a lot of samples. It's a peppermint scent with a chocolate scent, and it just, it smells so good. I'm going to pour a majority of my fragrance into the brown. Nothing special. Like I said, I want to work kind of quickly so I don't run into a too thick of a soap. So I'm just going to actually take a book to kind of tilt my mold over to the side. Now I'm going to give this a quick mix one more time. And I'm going to pour this in right into the center. Scrape all of the goodness out. I want to split this off now. Yeah, these gloves are slippery. Jeez. And we're going to add in our red. Oh, that's such a pretty red. Now I know because it's a beer soap, even though I used a light ale, I know I'm not going to get this white. It's just not going to happen. It's kind of the nature of the beast, but I do want it to get a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to hand mix all this in. Gorgeous. Look how beautiful that red is. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm wearing these gloves today. They're like dishwashing gloves. And I don't know how I feel about them. I like that they're reusable. I can wash them off. But oh my god, they're slippery. I like to use latex gloves just because I can feel a little bit better what I'm doing. And for me, it's a little bit safer. But we went crabbing this summer and I told my husband where my gloves were so he could take them to use for crabbing, and he took the entire box instead of just a few out of it. So there's that. What I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to do kind of a in the pot swirl. Nothing super fancy. Y'all know me. I am not super fancy when it comes to making soap. I like what I like, and I like it to be pretty, but pretty easy as well, you know? So yeah, we did a lot of stuff this summer. I just wanted to be able to take some time off and hang out with the kids. It was a transition moving to the West Coast. Everyone's transitioning well, and I forgot to put my fragrance oil in. So we're just going to give that a little mixy poo right in there. Why didn't you all remind me to put my fragrance oil in? Oh, jeez. That's what happens when you go so long without making soap. Okay. So, you forget this process. Forget how to do it. Oh my gosh. But I miss making it. So that's pretty stiff right now. So I'm going to try to carefully pour this in without making a big giant mess. I'm just going to pour it in enough, and then we're going to lay it flat. Now I am waiting for a whole bunch of new fragrance oils to come in from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and that's one of the big things that I'm hating about living on the West Coast is I could make an order for Bulk Apothecary and Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it would be here in like a matter of like 2-3 days. I wouldn't have to wait so long, and it was a lot. Well, Wholesale Supplies Plus, I usually make an order big enough that I get free shipping. But Wholesale Supplies Plus, oh my gosh, the shipping from there. So I'm going to have to find some alternatives, which is sad, but it happens. I know we have Brambleberry right here in Washington, but price-wise, compared to like other places I've ordered from, they always seem to be more expensive. And even though I'm in Washington, Shipping is ridiculous. But that's just my opinion. You know? Who am I to judge? Oh my god. I hate these gloves. Okay. Okay. We're just going to reuse this popsicle stick. And it's not really stiff. I don't want it too big of a texture. I just want a light little swirl on the top of this. And we are going to call this one Dunzo. Oh, it smells so good. I'm actually going to force these to gel because I know they're probably going to. Anyway, so I'm going to stick them in the oven. I have a soap video dedicated on how to hot process soap in the oven and forcing it to gel in the oven. So if you want to check that out, I will link that down below as well as up in the corner as well. And I will see you guys when it is time to cut this soap. Oh my god, I can't wait to cut this soap just simply because as soon as I took it out of the mold, it just, oh, it smells so good. If you like peppermint and you like chocolate, this is just, oh, so good. So, without further ado, let's give this bar a nice cut. Oh, and I let it sit in the mold for an extra day. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, whew. See? Now I gotta work out. Oh my god. How pretty is that? And of course, it's gonna all darken up right in here. And it's all gonna be the same brown color, but oh my gosh. So, yeah, like I said, it would darken up all the way around and oh, no, don't like it, don't like it. It doesn't taste good, it tastes like soap. But it smells amazing and I'm super excited for it. Can't wait for it to finish curing. It'll be ready just in time for probably December. Hopefully I won't be moving at that time and we'll actually be able to get some stuff up in the Etsy shop. It's not up there yet, but once it does, I will post it on social media if you guys are interested in buying some or if you want to just make some for yourself. So I guess I will see you guys next time because I do have at least two more soap making videos. I'm going to get ready to film another one here shortly and I can't wait because it's so Christmas inspired that it's like nauseating that it's October and I'm making Christmas soaps. But you know what? I'm down for it. I'm living in friggin' Washington where it feels like Christmas, hence why I'm wearing a jacket because it's like 40 degrees and I'm freezing right now. But you'll have to stick around, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. And we will see you next week for the next soap making video.